We'll still get in.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Mr. O.
and me, Banshee. Welcome to the show.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us on a cold, up here, Thursday night.
Very cold indeed.
Very cold, yep.
It's like 19 out there now, but it's going to go down to the single digits tonight, and we've got nights of that ahead. Plus, I'm not crossing my fingers or anything or holding my breath, but we might actually get some snow on the ground next week, they say. We'll see. We'll see how that turns out.
Yes, there's a lot of parts of the country that are
Angel.
cold. Hi, Angel.
We've really gotten the short end of the stick, and our weather forecaster was supposed to give a 3-month forecast. I missed it. I wanted to see. He said we would be very happy with it, which must mean, I guess it's going to warm up, I would like to think. Well, I couldn't stop him.
Hello, boy.
Over here. Get back where you belong. Look at all this space for you, son man. All right.
So we're doing the collective.
Well, first off, I just want to say I hope everybody checked out our monthly modality message. If not, it's available on our YouTube channel.
And that's our astrology reading, more or less based around the modalities with tarot cards.
Yes, and don't forget tomorrow is Mr. O's Emotional Exchanges at 7 a.m. Did I get that right?
Yes.
That right? Okay.
I wasn't done with the modalities, though. It's a unique reading, and it only comes out when the sun moves into the next astrological sign. So we just moved into Aquarius, so that's why we did it. Alrighty, so let's do our collective reading.
Indeed. I'm going to be using...
Hi, Libra.
Hey, Libra. Oldie but goodie here. What Baron reads, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. All right. Hope everybody is staying safe. Hope everybody doesn't have nasty weather.
We've been talking about that.
Oh, yeah?
The cold weather, yes.
Oh, okay. I missed that. I popped in later here. Oh, boy.
Well, you mentioned it was single digits.
I did, but I didn't know. I thought you were talking about a discussion in the chat I missed.
A few people commented that it was cold.
See, I do know there are parts of the country that have been having some serious issues with ice and stuff. So... Okay, Mr. O, I'm going to cut, and these could be read upright or reversed, so I'm going to let you choose one. If I can pick them up. All right. Yeah, no peeky.
Have I chosen well?
Oh, you chose reversed. Oh, you chose it upright?
Well, it came out this way. You know.
Okay, I'll take it. The Dragon's Duel. Inner conflict, morality, conscious choice.
Roar. That's cute.
Well, let's see how cute it is. This is one of those rare cards in here that, like when it's upright, it's called an ally. When it's reversed, it's called a challenger. But this card is both. It's both an ally and a challenger. So here is what it says. The dragon's duel takes place at the proverbial fork in the road. It's both ally and challenger at once, and it represents the tension of opposites. Even though the truth is that we live in unity, we experience the duality of faith, doubt, love, and fear, right and wrong, black and white. This aspect of your current experience asks you to accept that although you may be going one way, another may call to you to change direction. Now is the time to inquire whether it's your ego or your soul leading you. There are always choices in life. Decision-making also solves inner conflict. If you're torn between two dragons, the one that you choose to feed will be the one that wins. Which is it? If it's not the one that serves the highest of your intentions, deliberately feed the other, and the duel will be won in your favor. So,
what's the name of the deck? Someone's asking.
Wisdom. It's Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. It's I don't know. It's one of her earlier decks. I think. Let me see. It might have been one of the first ones that attracted me to her. Look at the copy right here. It's from 2009. So.
All right. Thanks. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, and everybody's talking about cold and icy and whatnot out there. Ooh.
Not us. Cold, though. Cold. Too cold. All right.
So my decks for tonight are the Secrets Tarot, and that's the Queen of Pentacles from that deck. And then I have the Adrian Tarot, which I haven't used in a little while. That's the back, and it's kind of angelic-y, and that's the Fool. And then I have the Tarot of the Northern Shadows. And that's Judgment. Nope, Sonny, you'll knock over things. Don't.
Sonny.
Oi.
The finger snap. There we go. Come on, come up in the chair.
He scares me when he does that.
No,
There's too many things here to
Sonny.
knock over, including a hot cup of tea.
Over here. Come on. Go on. Go on. Whichever works. You goofy. All right.
And your decks?
My choice of tea for the night is Dragon Well green tea. Oh, wait. That's not the question, is it? Okay. My decks for tonight, the Crow Magic Tarot. All the cool name decks one more time.
No, mine's the Crow Magic Tarot. This is just the Crow Tarot.
The Crow Tarot. Why do I do that?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Why?
By M.J. Cullinane, and that is Justice. I think I got this one right. The Grimalkin Tarot, the Nine of Pentacles.
Kara. You know, I had an unfortunate accident once in a factory, and I worked there, and everybody, all those factory guys, they called me Hot Pants after this accident.
The Guardian of the Night Tarot with Judgment. Not that I'm making any judgment on Mr. O's conversation.
I almost walked into a blowtorch. Somebody was welding, and I was walking into their area for some reason.
This does not surprise me. And oh, look, our card of the day today, isn't it? The Tower. That was our card of the day, I believe, on Twitter.
Yes, it was.
And this is, of course, in the Fuaxa Tarot by M.J. Cullinane. All right, so we are ready to go. We are ready
to go. And I believe Asel was first?
I believe so. I know there's a list. Yes, there it is. Asel. And then blue. Okay. Asel,
there
you are up. So go ahead and type your question.
It's in. I got it.
I see it.
All right. How do you want to do that? My deck?
Yeah. How do we want to do that? Do you want to do this? Well, should we do a yes, no? And if it's yes, throw something else?
Yeah, I think so. That way we can figure it out from the start.
Yeah.
So is there something coming?
Oh, and I did not mention tonight I'm using the Cyril Marchetti Lenormand, the enhanced deck with the extra cards. So there'll be some extra cards in this deck. There's a deck I haven't played with yet that I just brought out of the piles of stuff I have here. The Maybe Lenormand, which maybe is a Lenormand. I gotta check it out more. There are a lot of extra cards in that deck, so I want to see if it's usable for me or not. Might bring that in someday.
I think we'll start with a Sunny Cam.
Sonny was playing with my pen a moment ago. He does not like the pens. Does not like them.
Ooh, that hurts. Okay.
Ooh, ouch. Kara, wow. Kill it. The cats on Twitter call it dead it. They're always saying, like, scruffed it. Did you dead it? Or cheddar, I forget which one. Did you pass the ace there? That was
King.
it? Oh, okay. Darn.
See, figure, no figure.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Queen. Okay, did I forget the
I'm
count?
sorry.
Thanks to you.
Those cards are colorful but confusing.
I was doing fine until you said that.
I know.
Okay, needless to say, it looks like it's leaning towards no, like there may not be a relationship for you this year.
Well, I wonder if it's more of a serious relationship. I know it's so.
Well, that's what he's asking, or they're asking.
Right. So it may not be that there's nothing happening in the romance department, but it may be not something that leads to something serious. I think we've been getting some mixed signals on ourselves readings lately on relationships.
Well, one thing I can say is that, of course, our TFT's official party card, the Four of Wands, is upright for you.
That's right.
So that does indicate a certain level of engagement with social affairs or happiness, celebrating happiness, things good. This would be, of course, the area where you would meet somebody that you might be able to start a relationship with. And then the other one is the Judgment card. The Judgment card is reversed. In this context, it could be saying that rather than moving towards a more spiritual disciplines for yourself, you may be moving or hoping to move towards more material things, i.e. love relationships or jobs or things of that sort. So it's not necessarily a bad card there either.
Well, no, I don't think it is. But I look at Judgment a little bit maybe differently in this case. I'm kind of thinking, Sal, that there are possibilities for happiness, maybe some lighter types of relationships that are on more of a social connection level than something that gets really deep and serious. And with the Judgment card, I'm feeling that, you know, maybe it's just a matter of what you're attracting right now at this time. Maybe a little bit more effort on your part to put out or make sure that you have serious intent with with somebody that you meet and change things. But I feel that it's leaning towards no. And the only bad card I see here is that Judgment card. And I'm just wondering if it's basically because you need to put a little bit more effort out there. You want to do the Lenormand already?
Yeah, well, Right. I
Okay.
think we're ready for it.
Okay.
I think I put a more positive spin on the Judgment reverse.
You did. I don't know that I really put such a negative one.
Okay.
Are we picking on me suddenly?
Why would I do that? So the top card was the compass, and that's one of the new Lenormands. That's not a traditional one. And then,
so is that.
And so is that. The clock?
That's right.
Okay.
So I think that basically there's a real interesting combination of Sal. It looks like this year, the clock is like time, the passage of time. And so you're asking about this year, and I think this year you're still searching. You're still, please come over here. Hey, come on. You're still searching and seeking it out. And it may take a little bit longer than a year to find that real serious relationship that you're going through. Do I think something's going to happen for you? I think maybe. I just don't know that it's going to end up being serious.
Well, and my question would be, too, that maybe it's just going to take longer than the amount of time.
And it might be, too, that compass, it's got 4 directions there, and you are looking for just the right person. And maybe you're meeting people, but they're not just that right person.
In some colloquial culture, they talk about, follow the North Star, follow your heart, kind of thing. And so the compass sort of makes me think of that as saying, like, follow what is true to you, the true direction for you, and, it will come in time, is what it sounds like. Just not within the framework that you're hoping for. So that's what we had.
I'm trying to chill Sunny here. I think we gotta leave it at that today, Estelle, but let's explore this again. I mean, if you come back Sunday or next Thursday, let's explore this in the relation of, like, what possible encounters, with romantic partners might you have in the year ahead. Let's just try to do that and see what comes up. I sense it's going to be a little bit lighter this year, and again, this may still play into how we're all dealing with this coronavirus thing. I know that right now I heard a lot of places are starting to ease their restrictions now. They think it's over, or that either we're all going to get it and they gave up. I'm not sure which. But the thing is, there are things that are easing up in different areas, so it might be, just a matter of time. The cards might just be picking up on that, because it's going to be hard right now for a lot of our normal flow of life for a while still. Anyway. All right.
And we have our question from Blue. Violet put it up there for us. Excuse me. What is March?
Yeah, I see it. What does March look like?
I know, Angel. It's really weird.
Okay.
Weird day.
Yeah, I know. I was shocked when I heard Britain's going to just, like, drop all their restrictions and stuff, and it's like, really? I didn't know it was over yet. It's hard to tell that from here. Yes, thank you for that last statement. I agree with you. It is not as mild as they say, and I'm sure it's not as mild for the immunocompromised. So, yeah. All right, so my deck. Let's see. Let's use the focus. Let's see what March looks like. All right.
And you're welcome, Estelle. I hope that is helpful. Sometimes there's a trick to asking a yes or no question.
Well, I mean, we might not have done it as a yes-no, but I felt in this case we needed to see what the prospects were.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go beyond, but I don't think this one, it would help right now. That's why I'm saying we should try it on another day. And maybe we'll try something a little different. I'm going to be thinking about this.
Well, it can't be mild because somebody was saying that the CDC predicts in America 300,000 more deaths by April or something like that. That's not mild.
Right. So, anyway, I'm glad your school has those in place, really. It's good. No counties are moving to make anything more restrictive here. They now sent out some mandate about nursing homes that nursing home patients only have to be up to date with their vaccinations. And but if they refuse it, they refuse it. It's okay.
They just have to be on record for either accepting it or refusing it.
So I don't know what to make of that even.
Okay, blue.
Vaxxers have to pay money to get COVID. That's crazy. Anyway, more on that in a minute. Let's go through the reading here. Okay, we have the Two of Air upright, which is the Two of Swords, blue. Wow. We also have the Visage of Death in this deck, upright in this deck. And then we have the Page of Fire reversed. Our only reversed card is the Page of Wands. I think in March, some radical major shifts and changes are going to be happening for you, blue. It might be related to some sort of decision you have to make, or maybe somebody is making this decision about you. And I don't know if it's going to happen right away. It might take longer. I see that Page of Fire reversed there, and I feel like maybe this might be more towards the end of March where some of this transpires. Page of Fire can be about delays. It can be about a number of things. It can be about bad news, about work, or maybe a job offer that you've got. So it could also indicate that maybe, if it happens earlier in the month, you get some bad news about a job. Maybe you're laid off if you're employed, or you applied for something and it failed. Some major change. Maybe you're going to decide to make some major change in focus, and I feel that that's going to be a benefit to you.
Well, my own thought is that maybe there's something you were waiting for and you thought maybe it was going to be delayed a long time, but maybe you will find by the end of the month or so that it is going to somehow change. The situation will change and will be more interesting, or will be more fascinating. I mean, it's similar enough to yours. I just sort of think it's something that maybe you thought wasn't going to happen, or you thought was going to be delayed, but now you will find that maybe it will change.
You're supposed to move in March.
Oh, okay.
So that's
big.
It's interesting because, you know, in a way, the Two of Swords and Death, they're kind of at odds with each other a little bit. Two of Swords is kind of like a stalemate and standing still, but Death is like, hey, let's move, let's make some changes, you know. And then we have the Page of Fire, which indicates possible delays or snags, or some unfortunate news. I feel you definitely look like you're going to move, because that Death card there indicates a major shift and change for you. The Two of Swords may indicate then that, you know, once you move, you're going to have some big decisions and choices to make. Whether it's about the property itself or it's about something else in your life, there's some major choices and decisions that you have to make, and you should probably take your time making them, because that's what that's all about. Taking the time needed to make a very clear, decisive, smart decision.
It seems like there's something that was being waited for is going to happen. It just seems like maybe there's minor caveats. I also wonder if, like, the reverse page is just a message maybe about something too that indicates just a little contrary disappointment, like an extra fee of some sort, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see it in any paperwork snafus or anything like that, because it's a wand. But, you know, and wands can move fast because they're fire. I mean, they're fire, and fires move fast. But the thing is that when it's reversed, that's why I keep thinking something might be delayed.
Yeah. Let's see what the Lenormand has.
Well,
huh. Who wrote the book? And the star.
oh,
No?
yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
sometimes I think it's the compass. I don't know why.
Oh, we just had that.
I know, so it was confusing. I was
That's all right.
confused. Okay, so the book and the star. Well,
Well, I think it means that basically that you're going to find out in time, maybe not in all that much time. You're just, this move or this decision that you're going to make is going to bring a lot of hope to you ultimately. I feel that whatever this change, transformation, move is, you're going to find out in time some things that are, that you're going to realize, I really did the right thing here now. Life is really looking up. The other thing I would say is that maybe, this might tie into that page of fire there and indicate that you might have to do some research or check on some things. Maybe that's what the delay is about. Just something comes up and you want to find out more, before you, I don't know whether it's you sign on the dotted line or whatever the case may be. But ultimately, it's going to turn out okay. The star is a very positive card here.
is there something paperwork involved here? I'm looking at the book and I'm getting the feeling like, and this is a really, this is just my psychic sense. Is there anything about the situation that has a sense of inheritedness? Not like you're necessarily inheriting a property you're moving to, but maybe, a situation that you had before that somebody else had. I just sort of feel like there's something paperwork here, but it is about the hope thing. It's just that maybe you're finding out some other level of connection, or about it, and it's just saying this is what brings the hope, because that connection, whether it's, something from an inheritance or inheriting, brings you hope. Maybe it's the help of a friend or somebody who has been in this position before. Just a stray thought that's come across my mind. Alrighty, I guess that's what we have.
Yeah, I don't have anything to add to that.
It is really more or less good. These kind of clarify it in the end, really.
Yeah, I think it's all good, but this is major for you. Do you feel that at all, that this move is very major for you? Because it's, when you get the Death card, I mean, that's a big change.
Which maybe is why I sort of felt like maybe there was something else about this property. You were inheriting it or something, connection, Don't know, just like I said, a straight thought. So thank you for that. I hope that worked for you. And I guess Mr. Maurice has his question there. The change in career. Yeah, we've been giving you some of that information. What do you think, Batch?
I'm looking just a minute.
And you're welcome, of course.
All right.
So it's my deck.
Let's do 3 cards.
Yeah, it's my deck, and I guess I'll use my Secrets Tarot for this one.
And if we need a yes/no, we can do that.
Right. Absolutely.
I'm just shuffling. I know they're yours. Hey, you're welcome, Blue. Hey, good luck with the move. Moving, well, I hate the idea of moving. Although I really often entertain wanting to move one more time before I am off this earthly plane. But at any rate, moving has always been good. Come on, you, for the most part.
You can stay there.
Can you stay up? I'm not sure it's a good idea right now.
Okay.
I think he might be. Come here. Come on.
He's tearing in his eyes or something, right?
No. I thought he was actually starting to choke.
Oh.
So that would not be good on set.
Well, I would switch the camera so nobody would see the horrible...
But they might hear the hacking.
I could cut the mic too. There's a button called technical difficulties, and it cuts the camera and the sound.
And it's definitely for issues like that.
Poor Sonny. I hope you're not feeling bad.
I think he's okay. Maybe it was just a fluke. But he had me wondering there for a minute. I think one of your cards might be in the wrong direction. I'm not sure. I've said that before and I was wrong.
Yeah, so I'm just going to ignore you.
I swear there is one though.
Let's focus.
I have.
All right. This is a county.
Oh, what's that? So is the card the extra card?
Oh, it's real extra.
All right.
Time off there. You're counting them, remember?
We were throwing 3. I had said that.
Then we're throwing 3.
And you know what? It's funny. Doggone you, Mr. O. And I know I said I was throwing 3. And look what I get the first card is an ace. We weren't going to do a yes-no on
You
this.
had one job. Okay,
so you would have had an ace if it was a yes or no. But really, I had not planned on that, and you agreed at the time.
A 6 of Pentacles.
Uh-oh, and the 7 of Swords has popped up here. Well,
so he's basically asking if there's going to be a career change soon. The career change.
I think it's possible. It's hard for me to say, but
something's
I'll tell you
beginning
what.
soon, and it does seem enterprise-related, business-related.
You have the Ace of Wands there, and the Ace of Wands is
Good business
absolutely about business, the start of something new, business-wise, career-wise. The 6 of Pentacles, well, what do you think of that in this case?
Well, I would say that either this, and I don't remember from our past readings a whole lot, but this might be involving saying that this job coming to you maybe is sort of gratis, thanks for a favor, or it's sort of because of connection. So it's sort of like the sense of a generosity will help you get that job, or on the other side of it could just be saying that you'll feel very generous if you get this job, or that this is going to happen and it will make you feel generous. I'm thinking it's the former, really, that probably, some connections, some favors, some generosity from friends or somebody who is connected for you might play into that. What do you think?
Well, I'm kind of thinking it's a give and take situation, Mr. Maurice, for sure. And to me what that means is that
he's fine.
You may have to give up something, but you might get something too that makes it all, the more worthwhile. I think there's going to be a trade-off here, with some things might be indicated. So some of it is better, and there may be some things that you might not be, that you have to give back, so to speak.
Is that where this one comes in?
Maybe that's that 7 of Pentacles here, or 7 of Swords here. And basically, I think what it means is you need to look out for your own interests here,
True.
Sometimes you have to look out for you. So you're going to have to make a decision as to whether, these trade-offs are worth your while. Are you getting more money, less benefits? Are you going to get more benefits, less money? Is there less time off? You're going to have to weigh this and do what's in your best interests.
Well, I'm thinking I get slightly confused messages between the 6 and the 7, but I think I can mostly agree with Banshee here and say that while the 7 could say looking out for yourselves, it could also be saying really that you might have to use your cleverness to barter a little bit to receive the generosity you expect. That, in other words, there may be a good career change, but some of the finer details may show up when you're able to exert some of your own cleverness in bartering for things. So I'm just wondering, is the salary negotiable to the point where you could, finagle something much better for yourself? Or is there other aspects that you might have to vie for to get exactly what you want? But it sort of seems to indicate that you probably would.
Well, like I said, I think the Ace of Wands really...
That's your powerhouse, really,
in a way. It's like the thing in this reading that really says yes. I mean, yes, there is something new coming to you. I How immediate, though, is iffy to me because the
Yeah,
Pentacles.
let's do a yes or no for
Well,
that, or what?
How would we do?
The
Is it
s-
coming
for the
soon?
timing? Yeah. Hmm.
Just
Which is why I thought we were doing the yes or no.
well, but that doesn't yeah, I could tell we could say yes or no, but it doesn't really say
What
whether
do you
it's
suggest?
fast or. Let's do yes, no, and see what card we get that might indicate time.
Okay.
And then we'll do the Lenormand. Mustn't forget that. And by the way, it's your turn.
Yeah, I know that.
Sonny seemed interested in the snow globe, so I moved it over.
He looks a little sleepy to me.
He does?
A little bit. But I think he's been sleeping most of the day. Aw, son, man.
Well, today was a busy day. I'm still in the clothes I worked around the house in today. So...
His tail's going spastic over there.
I know. Everybody gets to see Sunny Tail.
We ought to charge you for that. That's extra.
That's silly. All right, let's see what we have here, Mr. Maurice.
Yes.
All right. You going to count them
You
again?
betcha.
I'm going to interrupt you, too, so you mess up again. No, I'm not. It was so deliberate before. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You guys can't see it, but Sonny's back leg is on Mr. O's arm as he's trying
Yes,
to
I can
lay
see
the
it.
cards.
Look in your mirror.
Oh, there. Now you can see it. Okay. You know, my view is behind yours. I keep forgetting that.
Okay, the middle pile I'm a little worried about. Okay, you have 2 aces, Mr. M. And
So he asked if it would be soon.
soon. So it says it's leaning towards yes.
I don't have him.
I know. I think he mixed them together. So I think the other one is this one. Yeah, it's this one. The sun reversed. Yeah, the sun reversed. Okay. It is, honest.
I got ya.
So it's leaning towards yes.
But, you know, it's leaning towards yes, but the sun is reversed. So why? So, and as a matter of fact, all 3 of those cards are reversed. So, you know, soon as a relative thing, what would you say? It's not going to be a year, a sun cycle.
No, I don't think it's going to be a year. It just may be not as soon as you want, but sooner than you could least hope for.
We did not get an accurate thing of time on this. Let's see what comes up here. I'm curious. Bottom card? Bottom card.
So we had on your Lenormand the anchor and the mountain.
Wow, Mr. O. You have really complicated this.
How?
No, I mean, it's like that mountain and anchor indicates that it seems like there's some obstacles in the way right now. So once the time is right, it's going to happen. But right now, it seems like there's some obstacles. What are they? Are they just, with the place you're trying to get worked through? Or if this is something that you yourself are working on, is it some hang-ups with trying to get this started and off the ground? It seems as though there's some obstacles in place because of the way that fell. The mountain and then the anchor, which means obstacles are anchored in place right now. So what, maybe it's COVID too that's slowing down the opportunities in hiring, although I think people need people right now. So,
Well,
I don't know.
it sounds trite, but I'm wondering if there's a paperwork hassle. Sometimes I think the sun could be talking about finding out things, and I'm wondering if what we'll find out is maybe there's something that's sort of delayed here. We've been saying that a little bit. So it's kind of like the same thing. There's something holding it in place, and until that thing, whether it's a paperwork thing or some other kind of imposition on the situation, has to move.
So I feel that, I feel that the sun is reversed here because maybe you really want this change to happen and you want it now. And there just seems to be some delays, setbacks, and it's a little frustrating, which may be where the mountain and the anchor come in. The sun is never a bad card either way in my mind. What it's basically saying is there's a little bit of a dimming of the light because there might be delays or some setbacks initially, but when all of the problems and obstacles that are in the way clear out, it looks like it'll go through.
Right, it's just going to have to weather its way through this mountain. So I guess that's what we have.
Yeah, that's what we have for you. It's just kind of a strange reading. It's definitely I really think something is up. Something's going to happen. But it may not happen, I think, as Mr. O said, quite as quickly as you might like.
Yeah, and I hate to keep falling back on this, but I keep thinking that with all of the many cases in COVID now, that this has got to be having some kind of effect on systems running and how efficiently they can be. I mean, we're always hearing about schools closing now. Schools are closing constantly and stuff like that.
Okay,
so good luck,
Kara.
Mr. M.
Yes, wishing you the best. Good luck with that.
What are you in for the week?
Well, let's see, Kara. You're in for sunny times. Ha ha ha. Is something different about this setup where he's able to just sneak over here more? He's got
Something might
enough
be
room,
different.
so it's fine. It's fine. As long as he doesn't bother you.
You're welcome.
Up and there he goes. Just because I said he was no problem. All right, one more. I'm sorry. Let me shuffle this up a little better. Here you go.
So recently I've been doing the extra enhanced cards of the day on our blog, but I believe I'm going to switch back to just putting them on YouTube and then letting people know on Twitter and Facebook that they're there. They seem to get a better pull over there, so I think I'm just going to go back to that. And we'll use the blog for other things we're doing.
Hopefully. All right.
Well, you're in for a bit this week.
Justice is reversed. Yet, temperance is upright. And yet, the Queen of Swords is reversed. Wow.
Well, these are a lot of things that sort of figure into legal stuff, so I hope you're not involved in anything legal going on this week. If it looks like it's just regular issues of judgment or deciding things in your life, whether it's work related or people around you related, it sort of looks like this is one of those situations where you're going to want to try to be as moderate as you can, but probably somebody else or yourself will feel, I can look or try to be moderate, but I might have to be really harsh about this because maybe I'm correcting injustice, or maybe I'm trying to work on something that's already in process and maybe, fix some of that.
Well, I'm going to take this out of the legal realm because I'm not sure that applies. The
Sure.
funny thing to me is justice and temperance, because, justice also indicates balance, issues. And here's temperance to the rescue. Temperance is all about moderation and balance. If you feel that things have been just too out of sorts in your life, and out of balance, temperance is here to tell you it's time to moderate, certain behaviors that might be leading you to some excess, in some area of your life. And then the Queen of Swords reversed is indicating to me, make good choices about yourself and your self-care. We had a sunny blast here.
Yes, the camera is down.
Why do you keep doing that? Get over here now. Now I want you... Okay, he won't. I'm going to block you so you can't do this.
I think we're going to put you in a room and close the door.
You know better. Running in like that, knocking the camera. Hey.
Well, I kind of lost my train of thought there, but when you were saying these things, and then I looked at the Queen and thought, what were you saying about these other...
I was speaking about the
issue?
balance issues, that if something in your life is out of balance, too much, something in excess maybe, that, you know, Temperance is here to say to moderate it. And the Queen of Swords is about making good choices. You know, it's reversed, and it's saying, you know, maybe you haven't been making good choices as far as yourself and your self-care is concerned, and it's time to right that Queen, you know, and Temperance is here to say, moderate.
So that's really the most important card, is the Temperance, because the other two cards actually are talking about the same thing, that maybe
in a way
there's some imbalance. And Justice in this deck is number 11, and of course, so that's 2-1, so there is that sort of balance thing going on there. Will you just stop? So it's your turn.
Now look, he's knocking my cards over. Okay, the Aries is calming down. All right, so basically, Kara, I think that it was something I wanted to add, and now I forgot because he is just can't settle down here. I can't think. Let's throw the Lenormand and see what it adds. It may point me in the right direction.
We're marked safe from Sunny dumping tea on us. We finished our tea, so there's
no, actually, I did not.
Okay, well, I marked safe.
To left.
For Sunny tea dump.
Now I'm done.
Excuse me.
All right. Well, does it clarify? We'll see.
The bridge, right?
Correct. One of those extra cards, along with this extra card.
Oh, the looking glass.
So I think what the looking glass is saying, you know, examine here what you need to moderate in order to, you know, how do I say this? Moderate in order to find that sweet spot again.
Well, this was only talking about a week, so it sort of looked like a little semi-vicious week with, you know, this angst going on, but then saying balance reaches its quotient there. But these two are saying that within this week too, maybe you want to look more into what is connecting things, because the bridge is a connector, I think. And so you want to look into what's connecting some of these concepts. Maybe there's something else going on there that you know would help you get those balance issues better if you understand how things relate to one another. And that's the looking glass too, I guess.
So maybe, because the bridge, yes, the looking glass is about examining and finding things, and the bridge is about connecting or taking you from one place to another. So in other words, from the place of bad choices to the place of better choices, you know, from the place of imbalance to the place of balance. Find that thing that will get you there, you know, whatever it is, look for it. And the Queen of Swords is about that too, but she's reversed here. So in other words, really take it seriously, you know. Don't just fluff off this and say, haha, you know, I don't need to do this right now, because I think that you do. I think that for some reason you need to look for something that will make you feel more balanced and positive about, you know, some particular area of your life or just your life in general right now.
That's a good summation too, Violet. And hello, Angel Mary.
Hey, Angel Mary, good to see you.
So that's what we have for you, Kara.
Good luck with that.
Good luck. See on your deck or not?
Well, you'll have it now, so. Right.
Mm-hmm. Of course you're added.
All right.
All right.
So we are on
Angel.
Angel Rivera.
Okay, I'm going to use my Tarot of the Northern Shadows. Did we get our question? No. Where are you, Angel?
Chill pill.
I want to go make more tea.
Too bad.
I'm thirsty.
Fortunately for me, I brought an extra drink.
Ew. It looks like things floating
Well,
in
it's
there.
my raspberry lemonade water.
All right.
Absolutely.
The week ahead.
Anyway, I know we were talking about that university that was having issues last show, Angel. And what I found very ironic is that they've just announced a settlement with victims from another scandal a day after they let their president go. It's just, it was, what a very strange situation that was. So, I don't even know what to make of that. It all came out like the next day.
Yeah, sure, Libra, you can post your question.
Okay.
The week ahead begins here with another Ace of Swords.
Wow. Gosh, we should have asked more yes-nos.
And then we have another Queen of Cups reversed.
Uh-huh.
And then we have the Six of Swords upright.
Did we have the Queen of Cups in your last reading reversed, or the Queen of Wands?
Maybe,
Seems to
I
me
don't
we
know.
had a Queen reversed, I thought, but I'm not sure. So what was that? So it's the Ace of Swords.
The Ace and Six of Swords,
Queen of
and then that
Cups.
Queen of Cups.
Well, I think that that's a tough.
I'd say
I'm gonna
some
let you go
progress
first.
is made this week. Some things may be begun, in earnest. There may be an emotional disfeel about them, or maybe this involves a movement, though. This beginning or this thing that may start may involve a movement away from where you were. So maybe a new beginning away from where you were. And maybe there are some unsettled, emotional qualms about it, a little bit of doubt or whatever. It's like a new adventure and a little bit of anxiety. That could sum up the week.
Well, I'm wondering here, when I think about this, I'm wondering if that Queen of Cups just indicates that, people have been unhappy for a while maybe, or disappointed by certain things that might have been happening. Emotions have been running high. I maybe feel now that the Ace of Swords is indicating that maybe some victory or some move in the right direction is finally now happening. Because look, you have that Six of Swords there too, which I always love that card, because that is a move away to better place, to tranquil conditions, to calmer seas. So it's almost as if it's going to turn around the disappointment and the unhappiness and the dis-ease that I see with the Queen of Cups.
Right. So it could be that too, that just basically we're looking at, really pulling ourselves out of the stony mess, pulling this sword out and removing ourselves from the disease of the emotions and just move ahead.
Yeah, I think it was Queen of Wands or Cups, Angel. I agree. I think it was one of those two.
I'm going to lean toward the Swans, I think.
Yeah, I think it was, because it was anger, I think I said last time. It just rings a bell with me. Sometimes the brain kicks back in, and I actually remember some of the old readings. But it just seems to me the Queen is in the middle there, and it looks as though to me this is key, that now some of the disappointments, some of the disagreements maybe even, are starting to ease as people have found a solution. The other thing about the Ace of Swords is it's about finding a solution, a breakthrough moment as well. So there's so many different ways you can look at that Ace of Swords, and that's one of them other than success and victory and what you had mentioned. And but the six right there, it's moving people to a better place. People are going to feel a lot better about things.
So that's a lot to do for 1 week, so you better get busy.
All our readings are like that, Mr. O.
I know. Everybody's asking about the next
what
week.
Are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll leave them there. Really
in a hurry today.
I am. What could be the matter?
I don't know. I always say it's too much coffee.
I didn't get my second batch of coffee.
That's true. I'm surprised you didn't make any when you came home for today. That really surprised me.
I wanted to.
All right, let's see what we have for the Lenormand. Wow.
The key.
The key is
the anchor.
More stability and security in this case, the anchor is saying.
It's kind of interesting, though, because it's saying staying in place, but this one's saying moving away.
Well, but you're moving to a better place where you'll feel more stable and secure.
Because that's the key.
That's going to be the key of how all this works out.
And, all these are like sharp, shiny things. There's a key, there's an anchor, and there's a sword. So I guess it was...
So I don't know what he means by that, but okay.
Sharp, shiny things.
Okay.
Keys aren't real sharp, but Yeah, those are...
Oh, yeah, cool. Angel. Good point. Also, you set the anchor down at those calmer shores,
Oh, there you go. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat.
All right, that's what we have for you. And Libra wants to know what angel message, right? Okay.
I just think that it's interesting that these Lenormand seem to coincide with a lot of our tarot readings very well.
Well, they should. That's why I do it.
I see.
Oh. It'll be your turn next. Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
It's your turn.
So I did the Lenormand and you were supposed to.
That could very well be.
Well, I'm taking him back.
You're welcome, Angel.
Okay. Libra, angel messages. Okay, well.
And I think Sunny has moved to the collapse stage of the evening.
Every time you say that, he gets up. I just know. Would that it would be true. I could feel a lot calmer.
So if you're up early tomorrow, you can watch my emotional exchanges. I'm not doing it as a premiere this week. I think I premiered Goth Tarot the other morning, and I don't want to get up earlier to do that. So
7 a.m. It would be a challenge tomorrow.
Can't do that. I'm up by then, but I'm not ready to be somewhere like on a set.
We have to go out to Ann Arbor to get my drug treatment.
That's true. We got to go out and take a long...
Doing it this week because they're expecting snow next week.
Yeah, because that's nearly an hour each way, so... Guess what?
What?
You had a card that was wrong, too.
Yeah, I don't.
Why did the others... Oh, are these the ones that's 2 decks in one?
No.
Why am I seeing 2 different backs, then?
Oh, what happened here?
That's what you gave to me.
So, when you handed me cards back after the last reading...
Yeah, you found a way to blame it on me?
Yeah, I did.
So I think you can talk about happy hour for a while.
Oh no, are you running to get a drink? Okay.
I am running to get a drink.
All right then. Well, happy hour is back, as we know. and it will be at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So stay tuned for that. Saturday morning, get a positive message. Nothing but good news on our Saturday happy hour show. And I could use a happy message. It's been a crazy week. Our printer has went completely on us. We can't figure out what is wrong. I've tried everything to reset the network, the passcodes of our network. We're not connecting with it Wi-Fi wise, and we can't print anything. It's very, very frustrating. Well, I'm going to leave these for Mr. O to shuffle. Wait, you did already, right?
Am I coming back?
Did you shuffle these already?
When they were not separated.
Okay. And you want to shuffle them again? And cut them?
Why? I could just be saying that I'm feeling really adventurous here.
Well, I think you should put your energy back in since you've...
Say no more.
Since you stepped away.
And now I'm stepping on them.
Oh, my deck.
You will believe that 2 tarot card readers can't shuffle.
You're
the
welcome,
deck.
Angel Rivera. Today is quite the day. All right.
It's got to be the worst Mercury retrograde. And I'm really upset because, a lot of people are saying, like, I don't get this Mercury retrograde at all. I think you're just making it up. It doesn't ever feel like it's different for me.
Libra starts with the King of Pentacles upright.
Your angel has horns.
The Eight of Swords upright.
Ooh, that's cosmic looking.
Oh my. And the Five of Pentacles upright.
So they're all upright, that says.
So what does the angels want you to know?
Well, number one, they're always around, even if you don't think they are.
Oh my gosh, you just stole that. You just stole that.
I read your mind.
You did.
And maybe they're also saying you're only trapped if you think you are, if you let yourself
Look at him. He gets his drink of whatever, and he's on target.
And this one I'm drawing a blank on, so if you want to jump in, but I'd say the King of Pentacles just says that you need to master the situations around your material life, or find somebody that can help you master those. That's not just about money or prosperity. It could also be about security or about well-being in other respects.
Right, it could be about health and well-being. I just love what he said there, though, about the Eight of Swords. That basically, Libra, your angels are saying the only thing holding you back is you, right now. And you could be, you could be setting yourself up to be something very...
Yeah.
Yes. You could set yourself up to have a very golden life right now if you wanted to. But the only thing that may be holding you back is you. And recognizing, too, that, call upon your angels. They are there for you. Your spirit guides, your allies on the other side. I totally saw that when I saw that card. The Five of Pentacles can be a very, very destitute card. And I think what the angels are trying to say is that, when you really feel you're at your lowest points, we're here. They're just trying to remind you, we're here for you.
And, I've come around to the point of believing that sometimes the angels, the beings that we believe in, gods, goddesses, whatever they are, they're there. But a lot of times their actual involvement in our lives is really limited. They really want us to do a lot of things for ourselves in some respects. And I know that sounds kind of, maybe not what everybody wants to hear, but I sort of feel like it's a synergy between us and them. It's not just them. It's how we take from them. But I liked what I said there too, and I don't feel that this means anything against you at all. I think that this is just saying sometimes the angels recognize those things. All right, so Lenormand time. And our friend the clock again, followed by a man. Well, it could be saying that in time this will all be better, that maybe there's somebody who can be more helpful to you that will come along. Maybe that's a romantic interest. I'm not sure if it is or not.
You know, this is really weird, Libra, and I'm just going to run with it. But I don't know why, when I saw that man card there with the clock, I almost wonder if it's not an angel, but if there isn't some sort of ancestral spirit around you right now, and it could be a male. You know, somewhere back, and I believe this may go back further back in time, too. Maybe not from, you know, your more recent ancestors, but further down the road, who's out here trying to support you. Because, you know, it just was like, when I saw the clock, I immediately thought timeless. And then the man, and I'm kind of like, it's a man out of time. It's a man in the spirit realm who is trying to reach you from the past.
I don't know that I feel that exactly, but I think in the overall context of the message and how you asked that, Libra, this idea is really kind of there too, that a lot of this is a spiritual quality that you can't really put your finger on it, that normally the Lenormand would pertain to the more material things in your life.
Sure.
This sort of feels more abstract too, and so I think that's why it really does coincide with that. And it is saying somebody is watching out for you, and they always have been, maybe. Just like what we saw there, you know, this time quality that's in there.
And, I mean, you know, if we wanted to get very down-to-earth Lenormandy about it, it's just that popped into my head, and so I had to say it. Mr. O could have been right in that maybe this just means in time the angels are trying to prepare you for some new person coming into your life. It could be a romantic interest, or it could have something to do with maybe somebody you know, a family member, something connected with time or timing in some way. But I really felt the spiritual right when I saw that clock, so that's why I went with that. So good luck with that, Libra. Good. I think it's overall a good message for you.
Yeah,
it's saying,
I think so
you
too.
know, don't hold yourself back, and remember that your guides are there for you when you need them, and use them more in that regard. All right. And we're on Angel Mary, and I know Angel Mary posted a question. Got it?
About your dean.
All right.
It goes back where they go.
Your deck.
Sure. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the Adrian Tarot. Okay, what Nurdine think of you?
I'm way behind you today.
Are you?
Yeah, my
I guess so. About a minute.
there's the belly rubs. Let's see what we get.
Card 1 is the Fool. It's upright. Oops. Card 2 is the upright King of Swords. And then the upright Four of Pentacles.
Wow. I'm going to let you go, Mr. Emotional Exchanges.
Okay.
I have an idea here, but I want to see where you're
Well, we don't know what Nudine is to angel Mary. We don't know if they're a closer friend or not, or just somebody new. So what does Nudine think? Maybe he sees, you as adventurous in some respects. Maybe he sees you as determined. The King of Swords, would say there's something determined about you, but that maybe you're also brave enough to take an adventure, to be willing to take chances in certain respects. And maybe Nudine also feels too that you have a certain kind, it says power here, but traditionally this is a card about somebody who's holding on to power, or maybe they're holding on to wealth in the more traditional decks. I'm going to go with the power, though, and say that Nudine sees that you have an energy about you, a holding power to either energy in a materialistic form, capitalism, money of some sort, or just strength in general.
Yeah, I almost think I could go a couple ways with this, Angel Mary. They're all positive. I think that they really think that you have the power to make things happen, to manifest things, to also that you are adventuresome in some way, that you have a certain level of courage about you and independence, and that you're unafraid to take chances and risks. And now, I don't know, we didn't say whether this was a romantic relationship or not, but just touching on that possibility, I would say that Nudine might be thinking that there could be a romance, if that was in the cards here for you, with you, because of that Fool. The Fool sometimes can indicate taking a chance on a new romance and stuff like that. And the Four of Pentacles would be, hey, he certainly would like to bring you closer, if it is in a romantic way.
So I did the Lenormand, and the first card is the Tower.
Oh, you went fast.
And
Okay.
the second card is the Child.
I wasn't expecting it that fast.
Why?
Because I thought you had more to say, but okay.
No, I pretty much said what I...
Okay.
So I'm wondering if Nudine is somebody that works with you or can work with you, or they have a relationship with you through some institution like school or work, and that maybe they are moving closer to you, but maybe just slowly, that there's just sort of a sense that it's happening really in a very slow way. They may be coming towards you, or maybe they're about to bring something else to you that has this quality, like maybe they have an education prospect or a job prospect for you.
Right, I can see that there could be there's this institutional quality about the Tower, of course, but maybe also that the Child indicates small steps in break. So you know what? The Tower sometimes indicates isolation. And maybe a period of standoffishness or staying away sort of thing. Maybe what this is meaning, though, I'm reading between the lines here, the Lenormand, but I can almost see how it could say they're trying to figure out a good way to break the ice with you, if this makes sense at all. How to...
So you know them somehow through the university. Okay.
Well, Mr. O, grab that. So I'm wondering here, too, if there's just some... So maybe that's what it means. It's a small,
You saw that.
There's
Are you there,
a little
Kara?
bug flying, and Mr. Sunny went on alert.
Root him on, Kara.
No, we don't want him jumping at the chandelier. No.
We don't. But, okay, so in the university context that you've given us, I mean, if they're a person who's looking at you as a potential student or partner in some respect, they're seeing you as being a person who's capable, willing to make decisions and willing to take some chances, and that maybe you have a solid foundation. That could be that Four of Pentacles too, that you just are a grounded personality.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe now that I see that, I'm looking at the Child in the university and just saying that, this seems to be somebody who will be important to you during your period, if you are studying there, your period of study there. That's what it looks like to me.
He missed it.
No, she said I missed it.
Oh, you missed it. You'll have to rewind it. You're welcome, Libra.
He just went on red alert, but he didn't go jump for it.
He's still looking for it.
I would have been on red alert if he had done that.
They're out there. Keep watching the skies. Right, Angel?
That's what we have for you. It's a little bit abstract with the Lenormand, I feel, but I see what Mr. O said, and maybe that's why these cards came up, because it's a university study connection. You know, children in school, even if you're not a child per se, it's got that, you know, student kind of aspect towards it. So it's interesting.
Right,
I'm glad you picked that up,
Mr.
Mr. O.
Right. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, so then I guess that
Violet
is taking
Lotus,
us to
you
Violet.
are up. Did Mr. O for that?
You're very welcome, Angel.
Where did, I thought he was sitting on them.
Nope. He's on semi-red alert. He's thinking that little bug or whatever he saw is going to flip back around. Okay, Violet.
I may not have. I've been in and out. Let's see.
Peaceful with two
No,
tigers.
I missed that.
So do you know what year those persons you were talking about were born? Were they born in the year of the tiger?
Just a minute here. My post about being peaceful with two tigers.
I know, yeah.
It's about in unspoken chapters. So what is Spirit trying to tell you through those dreams? Let's see. All right. I know. He's got my arm. He's got my arm. All right. And he's giving me, you can take that, because I'm going to need the table.
Well, almost looks like we'll be done early tonight.
I think that's, you've been rushing us along today, uncharacteristic of you.
But after, there was a long time between the last person and Angel. I mean, Angel Mary came towards the end. Almost
That is
everybody was
true.
in the beginning.
That is true. So, your point is?
It's a slow night.
It is a slow night.
It's Mercury retrograde.
We are going to be busy beavers. We have to clean our garage within a week. And it's going to be cold. But somebody is gifting us with a very nice elliptical, which I can certainly use. So we're going to set up an area in our garage for a workout.
And we'll work out really hard, and then it'll be cold, and we'll catch pneumonia.
It'll be interesting. I think I can do this. I think it actually might be good. I could do this.
I think it'll be fine.
All right, Mr. Rose, shuffle and focus on the dream spirit message.
I'll trade you for the garage. You come here and clean my garage, and I'll go there and clean.
Gods. I just started cleaning a very messy desk. I have paperwork to go through like the wazoo, and I just put everything in a box and moved it up to the office upstairs, and I'm going to be sitting there going through a lot of stuff. Right now, I'm about at the point where I have to start putting in and talking to people about my Medicare, because my birthday will be in April, the big 65, and I have to sign up for Medicare. So, things to think about and do.
It's two dreams in one.
Wow. Is this the one we had before? No, I don't think with this deck. The Ace of Swords has come up again, though. Beautiful card. The Ace of Air. Upright. the Four of Cups upright. Wow, I know I mixed this deck up. They're not all upright in here. No, they're not. The Six of Cups upright. Ooh.
Beautiful.
So there's some kind of, I don't know if this is, Let me think about this a minute. This is really deep. I think that basically Spirit is trying to tell you, you befriended tigers. Tigers can be vicious, they aren't necessarily tame animals, but you befriended them. And the Ace of Swords shows, with the, maybe what this is saying is that, this is connected to some past situation of yours and a triumph or victory over your past. And the four of Wands wants you to really, I think Spirit is saying here the message is, is deep, and you really need to contemplate what this victory looks like for you and what it means for you going forward.
You have the ability to bring people to peace, not necessarily the situations in your own life, but in general, you have that. And the first thing that struck out to me, how beautiful these cards are, but you have the Ace, and then you have the 4 and the 6 of the same suit. 4 and 6 is 10, so that's another 1. 1 and Ace, that's 2. So there's 2 here, 2 tigers. It's really resonating strongly with me. Yeah, it's really resonating strong with me. And this is a person taking charge, like I said before with Ace of Swords earlier. Well, that was more the King of Swords. But no, the Ace of Swords is taking charge too. The one card I had him pulling the sword out of the stone. Sort of the idea of transposing the elements, so to speak, too. And that's why I said bringing people together, bringing peace to people together. Because it does come from your past. I think Banshee's right about that. This is something from your past, those ancestors, maybe. Maybe it's a synergy.
Your youth, from your youth even as well. There is a synergy, absolutely. And, the other thing, too, if you think about it, though, Mr. O, because what I said in one of the last readings, the Ace of Swords came up in, is that also the Ace of Swords can be about finding solutions, finding
which is what I think the overall
breakthrough moment. Yeah. And so I think what Spirit is also saying is, is pay attention to what's happening in your subconscious here, in your thoughts about your past, because you're experiencing some real breakthroughs lately in regards to that.
Right. It's really saying, too, I think, that as you go through this process, it becomes very clear what it is you will choose, what you'll do. And I think what it said is about you bringing people together, bringing peace to people, and bringing people together somehow.
Well, let's do the Lenormand on that, eh? And you can do it. I did it twice before, so your turn.
2 twice?
I did it, yes, 2 twice.
Are you a tiger too?
Roar.
Here's our tiger.
We have this tiger. Yes, the sunny tiger.
I know you have, Violet. I can tell. Okay. We have the bright side of the clouds facing towards the lilies.
So I think this is a sure sign of, coming to a point in your life where you can look at things through more mature eyes, and that now you can see through a lot of the chaos and confusion or things that have depressed you or caused you confusion, depression, and you can see them for what they truly are and move past them now.
Right, it's like holding that power of the Ace of Swords there allows you to keep the dark clouds at bay, keeping the bright ones there. And I think that the brightness of the clouds also adds to the 4 of Cups, the idea that the lightning is showing you the way towards what it is you need to know that will help you do all this. And it's really, evolving you and evolving everybody around you.
As you have evolved and as you have gotten older, you are now seeing through the clouds of confusion and depression that may have been more overwhelming when you were younger. That's kind of what I see here. And
it is kind
it's
of
all
what
good.
we see.
Huh?
We don't kind of see it, we see it.
Okay. He's right. That's what we have for you, Violet Lotus. Wow, interesting reading for sure. All right, hand them over.
Hand them over.
I guess we're done.
We are done then.
My goodness, short show tonight.
Yeah, kind of short. We're short by a half an hour.
And I did my darndest to try to slow things down, too, just to see if anybody else would come in. But it did not happen, so we're back to slow Thursdays. But hey, I want to remind everybody that Super Tarot Love Month is just around the corner. So stay tuned for more. We'll be trying to get some promotions out on that soon. We have a bunch of things planned.
Well, one of the things I have planned is I was gifted with the very beautiful Final Rose Tarot, which is a beautiful red, pink themed tarot. It's based on the Bachelorette game, I guess.
I gifted it to him.
Yeah. And so I'm going to swap it out for the cards I normally use in the emotional exchanges, and I might use one of those other cards for part of the oracle process, but I think it'll just look really beautiful on set 2.
And then I have a love-themed Lenormand to use for the month.
And, of course, we will predict the Super Bowl.
We will predict the Super Bowl. I've been steering clear of the whole thing. I really don't know what's going on right now. Because I'm trying to be very, very open-minded about it. I may just at the end just know who's... Obviously, I want to know what teams are left and who's playing against each other. But that's about all I want to know. And then I'll let the cards take it from there. Also, one other thing, I guess... Wait, I had another announcement. Thinking. Oh! Most of our love readings on our website will go on sale in the month of February as well. So if you're looking for readings about love and romance, you may want to check those out. And
I think we're going to do a love spell or two.
Oh, that's it. That's what I was going to say. When Mama T gifted me with stuff lately, some really beautiful pendants and things, she gave me some candles and these small tapers, and it gave me the perfect idea to tweak a particular working that we've done, but take it in a completely different direction that will be perfect for Super Tarot Love Month. So stay tuned for that.
Angel says we're once again putting our reputation on the line.
We are. We are. So much on the line. I feel like checking on another thing right now too. Also, there's been this talk in Ann Arbor that the coach in Ann Arbor's football team might be looking to try to go to the NFL. And I was thinking of making a modest prediction on that to see if he's really going to jump ship and move to the NFL. But we'll see. I'm not sure I'm going to do that or not.
I guess we'll do something special for Valentine's Day itself. I don't even know what month it is.
Oh, what day is it on?
What day is it on?
Checking our calendar.
Yeah. So Valentine's Day is actually on a Monday, so we'll probably...
Really? You're in March.
Whoops. I'm sorry. But you know what? It's always the same. Because of the 28 days.
Okay, so it's Monday. Shoot.
It's a Monday. Mm-hmm.
Well, then we have to celebrate. Are we going to do something? Maybe we can post that video, that spell thing on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Always thinking. Sorry, we're thinking out loud in front of you all. You probably want to have a good night and move on. So listen, everybody. Do join us for happy hour on Saturday. Look forward to giving you a positive message from Spirit. And stay tuned for more content to come. That's it. We will see you soon. Take care, everybody. Thank you, Violet Lotus. Great job once more. And we'll see you all soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.